guys, and welcome to my channel. It's me, Tofki. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be playing the Nightfall solo on my Hunter. So, the burns are Arc and Solar with small arms. That means primary weapons are going to be your best friend, y'all. I am going to be using the Fang of Ir Yut. There are a few other weapons that might be useful, such as the Vision of Confluence, as well as the Fatebringer. There is a few other ones in there, however they're auto rifles or pulse rifles, and I don't see them as being as useful. So I'm not going to suggest them here. I'm going to suggest the Fang of Ir Yut because that's what I'm using. I'm also going to be using the Gjallarhorn, as well as the Black Hammer. These are some of my favorites. So I am going to travel quickly and ignore the enemies in the first part of this area, as this is the common world, until we get into the darkness. Once we get into the darkness, I'm going to take down the enemies in the first area by sniping them and trying to stand back a little bit. They are going to be a little bit powerful because it is going to be Flame, or Solar and Arc. So you want to be a little bit more careful of that in that area. However, it's not going to be too big of a deal. Once we've beaten those guys, we'll continue to go forward in the area. I suggest taking out the hobgoblins in the background first, then the enemies up close. So you'll take out the Shanks, the Dregs, the Vandals, as well as taking out any peripheral enemies otherwise. Once done, I like to leave the guys that are in the middle of the room and completely ignore them. They're going to take each other out. You don't have to worry about it. So don't even worry about, walking forward and trying to take those guys out and move through the room. That's just going to waste your time. And you don't necessarily need to waste that time. So here's the guys in the background. Yeah, there's one goblin down. Here's the other one. So take out the periphery guys in the front, and then we're going to take out the Hydra as soon as possible. The Hydra is hitting with Void, so it's not going to do nearly as much damage. However, it is still going to do some significant damage to you because it is quite a powerful attack in its own. So take them out quickly first, and take out periphery whenever needed, or as needed, however you prefer your gameplay. Now that he's done, I'm just going to simply look around and walk through on the edges. So I'm going to go on this left outside edge, head up this ramp, continue down this little corridor, ignoring the guys to my right, and I'm going to just jump up on this platform here. There are no hobgoblins. Normally I would just sit here and snipe the hobgoblins from right here and then walk a little bit closer, make sure there's no other enemies on this little area here, and then walk right up this path. Any other enemies in this area, again, just ignore them. Don't worry about them. It's not going to be such a big deal. So we're going to continue forward and head towards the Cinders. The Cinders is where you're going to find some of the enemies on the fallen ship that is just to the right when you look out. So when you'll look out, you'll see a blue ship, and there'll be a really big entrance and a platform. At that end of the platform, on the south side of it, there is a gold chest. So if you haven't gotten it yet, go get it. I don't believe you'll be able to fight the Queen's enemies that are in this area if you have that quest during this strike, so don't worry about even going in there and fighting them. Although that platform there is a great place to snipe from if you can. I don't suggest going there while you're soloing because that does take some time to get to it, and you're probably going to get sniped while you're there. So my best suggestion is there's actually an area right close to here. See where I'm sniping these hobgoblins? These are ones that you're going to want to take out first so that you can kind of take out the remainder and then head down, start opening up the door, and then you're going to head back and you're going to jump up where those hobgoblins were. There's a nice little area that I like to hide where you have a very good shot area to all the enemies that are on the ground. You'll usually have 2 or 3 that might straggle behind afterwards, and then you'll have to go down and kill them, but it's not such a big deal. It also gives you a great chance to be able to stay away from the hobgoblins as they appear in this area. See, there's a little straggler there. And so now I don't have any more enemies on the ground. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of ammo and head on up and use my ghost to unlock this door. This door does glitch. It's very unfortunate. It happened to me 2 times already today on this Nightfall. It really sucks. What you end up doing is you go, you open the door, you run off, and you fight some of the enemies, and then it asks you to open the door again. If that happens, your game has glitched and you're going to have to exit. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. So all you do, exit, come back in, do everything up to this point, and hope that it doesn't happen again. This is my 3rd time through, and I am really hoping it doesn't happen again. So you see how I jumped up into this little crook? It was right next to where the hobgoblins usually spawn. This is a perfect vantage point. It's easy to hit the enemy. The enemy doesn't get too many strikes on you. Hobgoblins nearly take you out. They have a pretty powerful hit, so you got to be careful when you see them. Try to just stand back as far as you can and then snipe them. I'm sniping with my primary because the scout rifle can work in a sniper's range. It has a pretty good sight and it is pretty accurate. It's one of my favorite tools to use. When I had my Crusader, that was one of my favorites. It had an incredible distance on it. I could almost snipe across this entire screen with the same damage, so I loved it. But this actually gets fairly close. It's fairly decent in range. Not as good as my Crusader was, but it has arc on it, so you know what? I'll take that trade-off. So I'm just gonna continue and take out all these yellow barred enemies. There's quite a few of them. Once I've taken them all out, there's probably gonna be a few straggling goblins behind. It's easy to just go forward, jump down onto that bridge, take a few out, and then go up along or turn right and go up and jump back into this area. You're gonna see me do that in just a minute, once I've gotten all these enemies down. So I'm thinking there's just a few down there that I can't see. I'm probably gonna have to pop down there. There he is. Okay, so let's get him. Come on, baby. Where's your brother? I hear you. I hear you. Come on, buddy. Where are you? I think he's like right below me. Yep, there he is. Okay, he's below me. Okay, where are you? There you are. So that's good. Now the next enemies are coming, so I'm just going to head off to that right side like I had said before. There they are. I've got to be worried about the hobgoblins now because they are going to be spawning right next to where I was going. So I'm just going to head via the right side rather than the left. It's just a lot safer. The hobgoblins don't even see you. So now I can head right back into my crypt and continue taking out enemies as quickly as possible. Come on, baby. Come on. Damn it. So you can see them on my radar there. I'm going to try to snipe these guys out as much as possible, but there is quite a few hobgoblins. It's going to suck a little bit. However, I'm in a pretty safe spot. Usually I can get 1 or 2 in my sight at a time and manage to take them out fairly quickly, so it's not such a big deal. This is truly just a really great place to snipe from. So there's a few more down there. There's another hobgoblin. Come on. There we go. Ooh, look at that big group. I feel like I should have thrown a grenade or something. But not too hard to take out. Now, after this is the last cycle. It's going to be the Hydras. They are pretty easy to take out. I'm going to take them down pretty fast. I just have to take out these hobgoblins first in order for them to pop out, so I'm going to be very careful here. There are 3, and they can snipe me so easily. So there's, oh shoot, there's one off to the side throwing some grenades at me. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I might have to... Oh, there he goes. Okay, so there's one that went off to the side. I can take him out. And then there's one more. So I'm just going to hop down a little bit here. There we go. Hey, buddy. What's going on? There you go. I think that was it. So now it should be the Hydras. The Hydras. So even if their shield goes like right in front, once again, you can shoot over their shield. Just don't shoot at the shield, shoot over it. See how I'm shooting over top of it and still getting my good hits? This is why I like this point. You can still get some pretty good hits in on these guys and take them down fairly quickly. So you might take a little splash damage from him when you're sitting here, but that's not too bad. I mean, you're not taking much damage really at all. So now those guys are done. I'm going to take care of the peripheral harpies. They can hit pretty hard. I'm hoping I can take them out pretty easily. There we go. baby. There you go. There's another one. Oh, 2, maybe. Yeah, there's 2. Okay, yeah. I got you. Come on. Don't move. There you go. I think this is the last one, and then I think this will be all, and then I can just go to the next area. There we go. So once we hear the ghost voice, oh no, there's a few more coming up this way. So let's see if I can take him out pretty quickly. There's one there, turn around. These 2, shoot, they're hitting me pretty freaking hard. Okay. Just take him over the edge. There's one more. This is the hard part. They just shoot so fast. Okay, is that the last guy? I think it was the last one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this next area is pretty easy. There is going to be 3 hobgoblins and then 2 hobgoblins in the background with a handful of goblins, with 3 minotaurs in the far back and 3 harpies in front of them on the far right. You can tell I've done this strike so many times before, it's ridiculous. This is probably the most common one I've done. So when we get to the next part, I am going to end up clearing them all out. When you're soloing, it is better safe than sorry. Clear them out, make sure that you're safe, and then go forward. So I'm going to take out those hobgoblins that are closer first, then the far hobgoblins and goblins. Oh, oops. Don't mind my terrible driving. So I'm going to take out those hobgoblins in the back afterwards, and the goblins themselves. Then I'm going to go around the other side, take care of those harpies, and take out the minotaurs. Then I'm just going to drive past, drive through, get to the next area where there's going to be a couple of the goblins. No, there's going to be 2 hobgoblins, about 5 goblins that are up top on the shelf, 3 or 4 goblins that are down on the ground, and 2 hydras, 1 up, 1 down. So I'm going to employ kind of the same rules that I followed here. I'm going to stand back and try to be more safe than sorry. I do not want to have to do this all over again. It sucks. It really sucks. That's why it's a little easier to do this with the Warlock, especially if you have Fireborn, because then you can revive yourself. And then you're like, whatever, I died. No biggie. So I'm just going to take these guys out with my primary. Like I said, it shoots. It honestly shoots almost like a sniper. It has got great precision. So now I'm just going to move on and take out those harpies. Collect this ammo first, just so I can fill up. Get me a polyphage. Some extra money. Here we are. So these guys will go pretty fast. Like, look how fast that is. And now I'm going to take out these minotaurs in the back. There should be 3 of them. They're yellow bars. Not too bad when you stand this far back because they aren't going to really shoot at you. They're just going to jump around because they're scared. You're going to kick their butt. That's true. You will. You'll kick their butt. No doubt about it. That one's almost down. 2 coming back. Should be done in this round. There we go. So now I can pull out my speeder. I like to call it a speeder or a bike. And head on down the trail. Oh, there's an item there for me. I just upgraded the speeder the other day. I went and bought a white one so I could match my outfit. Yeah, really girly of me, of course. And made sure that I got red for my trail. Because, of course, it matches. So I'm going to try to take out these hydras first. If goblins get in the way, I'm going to take out the goblins as I need to. That guy's just going to hide around the corner for a little bit there. You're pretty safe to take out the remainder of the enemies that are either on the ground or in the far distance. So I'm just going to try to take out this hydra in the background. This one is a little bit harder to hit over the shield. So I'm just going to take them out nice and quick. That way I don't have to worry about it. Just take out these goblins on the ground. And see, there's 2 hobgoblins up on this shelf here, along with 5 goblins. So they are going to be a little more difficult to deal with. That's alright. Just try to take out the goblins first before anything else, or hobgoblins, sorry, and then you'll be perfectly fine. The rest of the guys should be easy peasy. I think there's one guy left up there. I see him on my radar. Where's that the Hydra? Oh, no. Yeah, there's another guy in there. I'm just going to take out this Hydra first and then take out the Goblin. The Hydra was more likely to do more damage to me. So I'm just going to hop up to the shelf. I'll check down and see if there's any ammo on the ground that I need. No, I'm good. Well, it looks like I'm full on everything anyway, so it's not... I shouldn't care about it. Okay, so this is the last area. Welcome to the end of the strike. It's probably the longest part of the entire thing, to be honest. You're going to be... Well, I sit up in this crook over here. See me jump. This crook up here is my favorite spot. You can take out both snipers. You can take out the servitor. You can take out all peripheral enemies, including the shanks. So the shanks are annoying as hell here. And so is the servitor, annoying as hell. So taking those guys out before you start going in on the big enemy is really important. Normally I take out all the other enemies and leave the Vex because the Vex will help me. However, in this case, there is not enough enemies on the ground to help me against these Vex. So I'm probably going to have to jump down and take care of them myself. This splash damage is ridiculous. Shoot. Okay, yeah, I'm going to head back here and I am going to try to take him out from here. And then I'll go for the remainder of the enemies. Oh, there you go. There's another... Oh, goblins that are left. I thought there was another harpy maybe. Okay, so I'm just going to jump back up into my crook. And I'm going to wait for more enemies. Now when the ship does pop up, you're going to want to be safe, stand back a little bit, or even jump off into that back area again, just so that you can stay safe, because it's going to hit hard. It is an arc weapon on that ship, and that arc weapon can take you out in 2 hits. So you got to be very careful. Oh, looks like the snipers are out. So from here, I'm going to take out this guy over here, because I'm hiding behind the rock from the second sniper. Now I'm going to look at the second sniper and take him out. So there are about 3-4 hits with this weapon. With the LDR, the one that I had bought from the Vanguard, it was a arc weapon. It would take 1 to 2 hits, depending. If I had ascended it, it would take 1 hit. Because it's not ascended, it most likely will take 2 hits with the LDR. But I'm not going to snipe them. I'm going to simply just use my primary weapon against them. Easy enough. It does really good damage. Why do something else if I don't have to? I'm going to save the rest of my ammunition for the boss.
A cell from the Prison of Elders. The Archon priest is still inside.
So here comes more enemies. There's the dregs. There will also be some of the shanks. I like to call them skanks or sharks. That's what they originally looked like to me when I read it. I'll just admit here that I don't always have very good vision. My vision kind of fluctuates a little bit, so when I first read it, I thought it was sharks. I'm like, oh, take out those sharks. Yeah, those aren't sharks, they're shanks. And I don't even know why they're called shanks, because shanks is a knife, and they are not knives, they are guns. Makes no sense, but alright. So I'm just gonna see if I need to release some of these enemies. It seems like they're just kind of stuck or something. Oh, there they are. I should probably head back a little bit. There we go. Come on, get him. Get some. Oh, there's the ship. Okay, this is time to hide, because that ship is going to hit hard. Like, look at that. That was splash damage. Now you took, like, I don't know, 1/10 of my bar. And that was just off of a little splash hit. So you can imagine, it's going to be rough. So there it goes. I'm going to jump back up into my crook and handle the enemies from up there. It's going to be so much easier if I do it this way, to be honest. This is, honestly, even when I play with other people, this is my favorite spot to camp. I'm really safe here if anybody needs to get me. Most people do know how to get up to this area. There is another point on the other side. It's a lot less safe. However, it has a similar vantage. Except you're actually shielded from the lower shelf sniper by going up there. Oh, shoot. Sniper? No? What hit me? Okay, let's just take them out, whatever. I got this. Come on. There you are, buddy. Okay. Come on, don't hide like a wimp. There you go. Anybody else? There's Captain. You gotta clear out this whole area before you can release the Archon Priest. Unfortunately. I think some of them are maybe stuck. So maybe I'll have to go down and try to release the rest. I don't know. Or they're hiding somewhere and I just can't see them. Come on, buddies. Where are you? Oh, looks like I got a legendary engram. Nice. I think I'm just gonna have to go down. Okay. There's a shank and a drag. Looks like a captain up there. Oh, a couple drags down here. Oh, shoot. Got me good. Come on. There you go. Just pick up that engram while I'm down here. Take out that captain. There you go. Looks like there's still a shank up there. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see if there's any more guys up there. Oh, looks like that was it. Okay, time to release the priest. He's gonna be pretty easy, I think. So, easiest way to take him out. Unload your Gjallarhorn into him. This is my favorite tactic. If you do not have a Gjallarhorn, use a Hunger of Crota. If you do not have Hunger of Crota, use the Ash Factory or the Fear. They are both equally good at being able to take out this enemy as long as you have tracking, and if you can get cluster on it at the same time. I don't really know if you can get both, then it's super helpful. So you'll just keep unloading into him as much as you can. I like to stand in this little doorway area so that if I need to run, I can just boot it and get up to my safe spot. So I'm just going to jump up to my safe spot and see if I can get a few more hits in on him. How much have I taken him down? I don't know. Maybe a quarter at this point? Only unloaded 4 into him. Oh, there's a servitor, so we're going to want to take him out first. If we're standing back here, you're not going to take a whole lot of splash damage, so just like hammer into him. These shanks are also going to be the bane. They are terrible. They just get in the way, they shoot rapidly, and they can hit you up here a little easier than the servitor or than the boss can. So they get pretty annoying. The splash damage from the servitor sucks. The snipers sniper shots from the snipers on the lower and upper platforms suck. And then, you know, sometimes when the boss gets you, he hits you with a fire shotgun. So it takes some pretty good damage out of you. So best thing to do, stand back as much as you can. So I'm just gonna fire a rocket to try to get him to pop his head out. Well, there he goes. I'm gonna rocket him again, one more time. Let's see if I can get him one more time. Shoot, where'd he go? I'm just gonna go down here and see if I can't get closer, maybe. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. If I can edit out that cough, I'm gonna try to edit out that cough. Okay, let's rocket down here. There we go, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just fire right into him. Okay, he's down about half life now. So I've put in about 7 rockets. I've had 3 of them not directly hit him. So even at that, to get him down to half life with that is not bad at all. It looks like the snipers are making their way, so time to take those bad boys out. Looks like there's another servitor as well, so I'm gonna have to worry about him too. That means more shanks. Pity. Oh well, I'll get him. Let's do the servitor first, get rid of that splash damage, and go a little closer, and I'm gonna try to take out those shanks. 1, there's 2, there's no one there. Jesus, I hate them so much. There they go. Okay, let's see if I can find him again. get some good hits in on him. I have to throw my grenade. There he is. Oh shoot, I made him go back far. That's not what I wanted. There he is. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna try to unload into him again. Keep going. He's about a third of the third left. Pretty darn close. I just need to keep hammering. Like, look at these shots. 2,332 from a primary hit. I gotta say, that is not bad. Oh, shoot. There's the double ships. I'm gonna stand back until they fly off, just to be safe. About time. Let's look. Yep, there they go. Okay, they're heading off, so I'm just gonna head right back up here into the crook. There's some knights, some drags. Another servitor. Let's get that guy out of the way. Looks like that might be shotgun fire. I'm not sure. Oh, there's some snipers. Take them out first. Hey, servitor. Oh, he is so close. He's down to a quarter health left, so I'm going to try to sniper him and see if I can't do quite a bit more damage. 7,000 just about. That should be very helpful. I'm going to try to use my primary for the last of this. He is so close. Oh, shoot. Bad time to go down. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. He is not in my view. This is not helping. There he is. He is so close. He has such a sliver. There we go. And done. Yeah.
I'll contact the Vanguard. Let them know the Archon priest.
That wasn't too bad. So that's how you can solo with the Hunter. Not too difficult. I hope you enjoyed my video. Oh, legendary engram. Nice. Got another one. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it was a little bit of a learning experience for you. And I hope to see you guys again soon. See ya!